Hi, I'm Maria from Crochet A to Z and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. If you have, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for all being here today. I hope you're having a good day. So today I want to show you this really great project, and it is the angel, the Christmas angel, your angel, whatever you want to call it, but it's great. It's easy to make, and I'm going to show you just how easy they are to make. I've made them in different colors. They're all made from acrylic yarn. They're all a 4-weight yarn except for this one, which is a 3-weight yarn. And I made it in glitz and glitter, the gray with a little bit of silver, which is really pretty. And I did another one with this white, and it is from Lion Brand. Actually, this is Red Hot, I'm sorry. And this is Red Hot as well. And this is from Lion Brand, Vanna's Choice. And this is also a Lion Brand. So I wanted to show you that you can make them in different colors. If you want to make them in a lighter weight, you can. You can put a little, crochet a little tag for this if you want to hang them on a tree, if you want to put them on packages, if you want to make garland with all the different angels, or all the different things you've made with all the different, you can do that as well. So I just wanted to show you that, and I'm going to show you just how easy this is to make. And this is actually one of my favorites, along with the granny star that we did together, if you did them, and the tree. I shouldn't say this is my favorite because I love them all, really. So now let's show you how to make this really simple project. And like I said, you can put them on packages, you can give them away as gifts if you want to say thank you to someone and you just want to give a little something of something that you made. This is the perfect thing. You can tell them to give it to them. They can hang it on their tree. They can hang it anywhere. And they're really, like I said, really, really pretty. So we're going to start, and we're going to start with a slip knot. And now after the slip knot, we are going to chain, and I want to just mention that I am using an H hook, and I used an H hook for all of these. So after we do our slip knot, we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is your working chain. These are your chains right here, the V's, for those of you that have never crocheted before. And this is your slip knot. So what we're going to do is we're going to join at the first chain that we made with the slip stitch. We're just going to join it. And that's the beginning of our little project. And I'm just having a little trouble with this yarn, so I'm just going to pull it. So now we're going to chain 1, 2, 3. That will count as a double crochet. Now in the same, right in here, we're going to put 11 double crochets. With this chain 3, which counts as a double crochet, it'll be 12. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we can work our little our end in as we go around. We can work that end right in it. So I'm just going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we can pull this to make it a little tighter. Closes it up quite a bit. And I'm going to go in a little closer. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do a slip stitch in the first of the 3 chains. So at the top of the chain 3, we're going to do a slip stitch. And that's going to, I want you to know, that's our angel's face. So now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1, 2, 3. And in that same spot, we're going to put a double crochet. So that's 2 double crochets. Now don't forget, you have 12 in here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 double crochets in each of the next 4 stitches. So we did 2 here, and then we're going to go into the next stitch, and we're going to do 2 double crochets. So let's go right in here and do 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. So now you've got 4. Now in the next stitch, we're going to do 2 double crochets. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the next stitch, we're going to do 2 double crochets. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more double crochets will finish this off, and that will be 10 double crochets. Right there. So there's your face, and there's that part right here. So now what we're going to do after we do that is we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to turn our work, and in that first, where you made that chain 3, you're going to make right in there a double crochet in the same spot. And then we're going to make a double crochet in the next spot, in the next stitch, and then we're going to make another one right in that same spot. So now we're going to go right across, and in every stitch we're going to make 2 double crochets. I'm going to go slow like I usually do. I always say I'm going slow, so you can write it down, or you can get a crochet hook and some yarn and follow along. So we just keep going along. We got another stitch over here. We're going to make 2 more double crochets. Another one. Next one. 2 double crochets. Next one. 2 double crochets. 2 double crochets in the next stitch, and we're going to do 2 double crochets in the remaining stitches. Now I want to count something because I want you to see something. Got 2 double crochets, so let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. In this very last stitch, 19, 20. Make sure you don't miss this last stitch, and that's where your chain 3 is. So now, here we go. So now what we're going to do is we have 20. We started off here on the face with 12. We went to the next row, we did 10, and now this row is 20. So I want you to see. Now we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to turn our work. But I want to mention that when you chain 4, that's going to count as a double crochet and a chain 1. We're going to turn, and what we're going to do is in this next stitch, we're going to do a double crochet and a chain 1. In the next stitch, right here, a double crochet and a chain 1. And we're going to do this in every stitch of the round or the half semi-round, and we're going to do chain 1. Next stitch, double crochet, chain 1. And we're going to go right along and do a double crochet and a chain 1. I'm going to show you. That's going to show you. You're going to have like a little space in the middle. And I'm going to show you on here where we are. So we're right here. Part of the wing. So now we did our double crochet. We chained 1. We're going to go to the next one. Double crochet, chain 1. Double crochet, chain 1. And we're going to go into each one of those spaces, and they're 20 in all, and we're going to chain 1. I do love this pattern. I've made many of these. This is going to be like one of my giveaways for thank yous. And these are also nice to make if you wanted to leave them somewhere, like in a bag. And I know there's a website, I believe it's called on Facebook, it's called, I believe, Art Abandonment. And what you do is you make something, you know, and you just leave it somewhere, and someone finds it, and they'll post that they found something and post it, or you know, post it on Art Abandonment, and you say, I've made this and whatever, and people find these little treasures that people make. It's just such a great time of the year to do stuff like that. So again, we're going to keep hitting each and every one of these stitches with the double crochet and a chain 1, double crochet right here, and a chain 1, Now I want to count. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And the reason I count at this point, because I want to remind you that you've got to go into that last stitch, and that's 20. So you know you're golden. So after you do that, you're going to cut this, leave a long enough tail so you can weave it in, and we're going to just, you know, so we'll weave that in later. And here's the beginning. There's your head, your angel's head. Love these little angels. And here we are. So now we're going to continue. And here's the other one, the other color. That's where we are. So now what we're going to do is I do this. I make a slip knot. Sorry. You're going to get your little, and you can turn it upside down if you want. And this is, I'm going to count 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right here, I'm going to attach this. Like I said, I made a slip knot, so I'm going to, this is how I attach. If you have another way of doing it, that's fine. And I'm going to tighten this so that it's tight. Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let me do that again. And I like to tighten that just a little bit. And I'm just going to do a slip stitch. Now, after I do that, after you've attached it, you chain 1, 2, 3. This counts as a double crochet. In the same space, you're going to do another double crochet. Then what you're going to do is you're going to chain 1. In the same space, you're going to do 2 more double crochets. And you can work your tail in so that it's wrapped right in there so that you can just cut it or weave it. So that's what you did. You did the chain 3, double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochets. So now what we're going to do is we're going to skip here we are right here. See how we did that? So you're going to repeat it 3 times. So you're going to skip a space right here, and in the next one you're going to put a double crochet, a second double crochet, and you're going to chain 1. You're going to go into the same spot right next to it and do a double crochet and another double crochet in that same spot. Now what you're going to do, and this is what we're working, I'm going to show you, we're working this. So if you want to see it in the white as well, we're working in here right now. So we're working the bottom half. We finished the wing part, the angel's wings. So again, we're going to skip a spot and then go into the next one and do a double crochet a second double crochet, chain 1, and 2 more double crochets. And like I said, I'm going to go slow because I want you to follow along. If you're following along or if you want to write it down, you can. Now I want to show you something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So you're going to make those 3 here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1, 2, 3. We're going to turn our work, and in that first space where you made the chain, you're going to do a double crochet, a second double crochet, you're going to chain 1, and you're going to make 2 more double crochets right in that same spot. And we're going to repeat this so now we're going to go here. In the next point, 2 double crochets, a chain 1, and 2 double crochets. And you're making this where you have your chain 1 in between your 2 double crochets on each side. So now we're going to go in here, and we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to go in here, 2 double crochets, a chain 1, 2 double crochets. And that's what it looks like. In this very last of the chain 3, you're going to make a double crochet. You're going to chain 1, 2, 3. You're going to turn your work, and you're going to go right in here again. So this is 1, 2. We're going to do this row, repeat this row again. This is the 3rd time, and we're going to do it a total of 4 times. Now we're going to chain 1 and 2 more double crochets. I really love making these. And you can make them in any kind of yarn you want. If you want to make it a more delicate one, like I did with this one, you can make it in this. This is a 3 weight yarn, and very soft, and also, like I said, lightweight, delicate. And we're going to do another double crochet, chain 1, another double crochet, and another double crochet. Now we're going to go to the next spot where you made the 2 double crochets, the chain 1 and the 2 double crochets, and you're going to go right in there and make 2 double crochets, a chain 1, and 2 double crochets. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the top of that chain 3, and we're going to make a double crochet. So you don't want to forget that last spot. So what we did was we worked the angel from the top down. From the top down. So now what we're going to do, and this is the last row. See how easy? Just follow along with me. Chain 1, chain 2 only. This counts as a half double crochet. We're going to turn our work around, and now we're going to go back in here. Yes, back in here. And we're going to make 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that was where you went in the middle where the chain 1 was, and this is the 2 double crochets, the chain 1 and the 2 double crochets. You made 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what we're going to do is right in the middle of this cluster, we're going to do a single crochet. It gives the angel this kind of scalloped look to it, and that's why we do a single crochet in the middle. So once you do your single crochet, we're going to do 5 double crochets in this next chain 1 in between the 2 double crochets. We're going to make 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just love making these. I like making all of these because they're such, so let's show you again. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, just gonna 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're in this again. Before we get to this, we're going to make, so that it causes the scalloped look, we're going to make a single crochet. Now we're going to go, I want to just go out of there again, because that's going to give us again a scalloped look. And I'll show you what I mean by that. I always like to so that you walk away and you say, yep, I got it. You're going to do your single crochet. I got it, Maria. I got it. So here's your last 2 double crochets, a chain 1 and 2 double crochets. You're going to make 5 in the middle here where the chain 1 is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in this very last, where your chain 3 is, you're going to make a half double crochet. And it carries along with that scalloped kind of look. See the scalloped look that we want to end up getting? And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut this, because we are done, except for weaving in the edges. And this is done. Now I weaved this in so that I can cut this. And we can weave our edges in now. And you can weave them in any way you want. I'm going to go this way. And I'm just going to weave my edges in. I don't want to not, you see me. I don't want you to miss it because I want to stay. And I'll weave those right in. And if you want to weave it in more, you can. And I'm just going to cut this. And then I'm going to weave this in. And if you want to put a little string to make a little hanger, you can crochet a little and put a little string there. It depends on how you want to do it. So then I'm going to weave this in as well. And try not to, so that it doesn't pull that. You want to weave it in, but you don't want to take away from the wing. So you want to make sure that it's enough of that you're weaving it in, but not so much so that you're pulling the wing in with it. And then I'm going to just cut this. Now I can weave this in a little more, or I can cut it. When I did it, I weaved it in as I went around. But if you want to weave it in, you can. And then cut whatever's remainder. And I wanted to let you know that this yarn is Vanna's Choice by Lion Brand. And this is called, it's an acrylic, 100% acrylic. And it's a 4-weight yarn. And this is called Cranberry. But it looks more red to me. So this is our angel. And this is just like my dog's name, Angel. And this is what it looks like. And like I said, you can make them in various colors. And they're really beautiful. You can put them on packages. You can hang them on the tree. If you want, you can give them away as little thank yous during the holiday for somebody that's you see all year long. You want to give them something, but you don't exchange gifts. And these are the great little angels. You can call them Christmas angels or whatever you prefer. And they're really beautiful. They're easy to make. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on Crochet A to Z.